Nobody comes. Last time I was sharing with you, what happens to the exiting soul as it goes out? Which dimension will it reach? It will reach out to the same dimension, which will match its vibratory frequency. Heavier the soul means lot of karma, lot of bad things that has been done by that particular soul will carry a heavier, denser, grosser vibrations, and they will be floating around to the physical manifested universe. The loftier ones, they go to a higher dimension, which are not physical in nature. And there are multiple such dimensions, perhaps infinite. Likewise, at that moment of conception, depending upon the vibratory environment that is created by the couple, invites the soul, and that fits in like lock and key. So it is up to us how to lovingly invite such souls. Can you, as I was saying, fabricate that moment and say, oh my God, I'd like to be so saintly and sattvic and loving. If it is not in you from the beginning, you cannot fabricate artificially. So the insistence on leading a sattvic life from the very beginning. And it's not too late. The questions when I had asked, I already had two children. Then my Guruji said, of course, I'm giving a comb to a bald man. Ravi doesn't need a comb, right? Or neither did one Madhava. What's the use of giving a comb to a bald man? And similarly, a person who already has children, why give this advice of conception? Already too late. But he said you can share this knowledge with youngsters who still has the opportunity. But these days, more and more dangerous things are happening with our youngsters. Delay. And that's what I would like to emphasize in today's discussion. Delay in marriage, delay in having children, and the consequences as a result of it. Some of you may have read a book by Dr. Bruce Lipton. If you have not, I would highly recommend this book. It's called Biology of Belief. It's an excellent book. There he is talking about epigenetic changes. Epigenetics is a big field today, how the environment affects the genetic changes. And he specifically targets the growth of embryo in mothers under various environments. And they did study the effect of, let us say, a mother who is in a bad neighborhood. I can understand because I had practiced as a pharmacist in Brooklyn, New York, tough neighborhoods, where you're not sure what will happen next, where your husband is sleeping with a gun under his pillow, and you as his wife who is motherly and trying to conceive a baby. Imagine kind of vibrations you are carrying at that moment, And so Dr. Bruce Lipton, he said, this environment, fearful environment, it provokes sympathetic nervous system, invokes sympathetic nervous system, where you as a mother are always in the fight or flight mode or freeze mode. And what happens, when you study sympathomimetic system, the response is very simple. The blood is diverted towards your limbs, your hands and your legs. If you are strong enough, you will punch the other person as a response. You fight. Or take a flight. Your leg starts running because you're so afraid at that moment, scared. But then what happens when your blood is diverted to your limbs? at the cost of visceral organs, your digestive system, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your brain. Part of the brain is also very selective because during the sympathetic response, most of the blood goes to your amphibian, brain, the back part of your brain. It somehow your frontal cognitive abilities, which is endowed with the frontal cortex, is hijacked by other organs, other parts of your brain. So many things happens at that time.